So we were planning to go to the state park, but it was booked up completely. So we instead thought, let's just do a hotel for the night. And I got there and there was no place to park. The point is, we're gonna stay here instead in this parking lot just for the night and then get over to the camp tomorrow. Have you ever been in a Target store and thought, man, I wish I could live here? We get to. Look where we finally made it to what might end up being one of the best state parks we've ever stayed at here in, do you know where we're at?
We could get the Maserati.
We're in Oregon, but what part of Oregon?
Salem. The Maserati.
Wow, you remember that easy. I think it's like an Indian name. It's like Shushuoa. I'll get the name eventually. Hi, couldn't get in yesterday because it was so busy. But we got reservations for today. We're staying here for 3 nights. We're just waiting for our site to become available.
Dad.
We are going to end up having to take Danielle to the doctor because her ankle is not getting better. Seems to be getting a little worse actually, so I think we're gonna go to Portland tomorrow. We'll give it one more day because the swelling has gone down a little bit. Today we get to bask in the glory of this gorgeous area. But I think this is the first place outside of California that we think we might want to move here. Look how gorgeous it is here. Now I am a Californian through and through. I love California state parks so much, but the amount of beautiful work they put into these state parks, here in Oregon anyways, and other states we visited, is incredible. Look at this amazing play area for the kids. Even how cool the little storage barn area thing is for their firewood. It looks like an old style kind of woodsy pioneer-like building. I love it. Look at the beautiful sun flare. Beautiful Oregon trees and miles of really nice bike trails, paved and unpaved. Look how beautiful it is out there. You can't even get it through this camera, but it is stunning. One of the things we've wanted to do with our travels around the country is just see if there's any other places outside California that we fall in love with and want to live in that are a little less expensive. And so far, we have not really found anything. But coming here, it has all the ingredients of a perfect place, at least for us. Look at this plaything park thing. It's a living willow dome. And in the spring, it gets leaves. And it's just a fun, natural place for kids to play. And it's at the park. The park here at the park has this little awesome pond where you can stick your kids. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at that. An old school burn you kind of slide. We have 2 favorite parks that we've stayed at in our travels throughout the country. One is in Louisiana. It's in the bayous outside of New Orleans. You can see that video here about that park. The other one is in South Carolina, in Charleston. I think it's like St. George or something. Anyways, the video about that park you can find here. Both are amazing and our favorite parks, like state, county kind of parks we've ever stayed at. This park here in Oregon reminds me of the one in Charleston, which is, I think, by far our favorite, because it has bike trails going just for miles throughout it that take you to all these cool little places in the park. And this park here in Oregon has the same thing, and they're well lit. You could ride them at night. It is pretty stinking stunning. The one in Charleston is just the most perfect southern feel. Lots of Spanish moss falling down. This one, though, is full of like pine trees and farms and pioneer stuff, old cabins and things, but it has lots of trees that are changing color, so it's gorgeous right now. I love it here. Look at how just subtly these trees are starting to change color. Am I annoying you? This right here behind these trees is going to be our campsite. So we're just waiting till it becomes available. In the meantime, we're just exploring this gorgeous area. Well, we finally got set up in our camp, parked the trailer, got it off the car, and now we're exploring this gorgeous, incredible park. We came to, I don't even know what this is. Apparently it's the oldest store in Oregon. Oh, this isn't? What is this? Where are we?
I think we're in Heritage. This is like called Heritage Village, like the whole thing.
It's like a farm. I don't even know what this is, but I already love it. Look at this red barn and store. There's pumpkins out front. There's whatever this thing is. This is awesome. We came on this trip for fall and we have found it here. I don't even know if this is fall stuff, but it sure looks like it. This place is awesome and creepy. If this guy visited you in the middle of the night, it would be terrifying. Happy Halloween. This is our preferred way of learning. It's not the only way. We do books. We do, math and science and things, but this way of learning is one of my favorites. I love this part of American history, the fur trading, the pioneers, people coming to scrape out a living in a new land, living off the land, doing it on their own. This is so cool. Learning. This is such a, nice little museum. It's so well done. So one of the cool things about this area that I want to find out a lot about, Miss Rose does too, is that the original people that lived here for who knows how long, I don't know anything about them, but they all disappeared in one night. I think it has something to do with those creepy, red-caped, sinister-looking folks. Clearly, they did it. Our whole family, we are huge history buffs, especially American history. And apparently this town back in 1850 through the 1860s was about the size of Portland and Salem, but then a flood wiped out the entire town. These are artifacts from the original town, and the water was this stinking high, 30 feet high, and it wiped out the town. And now there is no more town, Miss Rose. No more town. No more people. No more little ice cream shops. No more Walmarts. No more Targets. What was the Target of the 1860s? Yep. That's what it was. Every new state and place we go, we have to get a magnet for a magnet wall. Looks like they have some pretty good ones here. I love carved wood. We're going into an 1860s kitchen garden, also known as beautiful. That was dumb. I shouldn't have said beautiful that way. I should just say it's pretty cool. I want this property to be my own. Why can't it? See, the thing is, I want property like this, but I want somebody to do all the work for me. I just want to be able to come out and be like, yeah, I've got a beautiful garden. Good job, Johnny. Keep up the good work. This whole beautiful barn, I've been saying beautiful too much today. Anyways, this whole rustic, awesome barn is held up by rocks. Large rocks to level the thing out. Crazy. They were just like, it's uneven, Dad. Grab me that big rock, son. And they just stuffed it under there. I'm like, that's good. It's good. I don't know. What's up? These trees are turning into fall trees. Lovely. Not a bad little pad if you had to choose a place. This would work. You've got your fruit trees over here and whatever they're growing over there. And beautiful trees, and your barn to put your children in. You've got it all right here. This looks like old pioneer America. Pretty. Now to go to the oldest store in Oregon and whatever this museum is over here. We went to check out the oldest store in Oregon. It was cool. but nothing spectacular. But this street, on the other hand, this is spectacular.
Look at all these houses.
Look at these beautiful houses.
That has a lot of population.
That's weird.
Danielle doesn't think I should film their houses, but it's pretty cool.
They
Look how
can't see us.
pretty they are. Okay. You know, plans always change. And these people are leaving. Hello. Hello, people. So we ended up going and taking Danielle to urgent care because it's Sunday, and to get her leg checked out, her ankle. Not broken, luckily, but it is a really bad sprain. Which, you know, as you know about sprains, that can be worse and take longer to heal and all of that. So they got her a big old ski boot to put it in. The good news is that she's free to hike around and do whatever she wants. As long as, you know, the pain isn't too bad, she can kind of do what her body tells her to do, which is pretty awesome. Whereas, you know, a break with a cast, you're pretty stinking limited, more limited. So anyways, happy about that. Now we're gonna get some pizza. I'm parallel parking while holding this camera. Probably not a good idea to the car behind me. Well, time to go eat some pizza. We're starving. We haven't not eaten today. We haven't not done that. All right, so we're gonna go eat, then we're gonna go back to camp and sleep, and I'm gonna work, and it's gonna be awesome. All right, time to go. Oh, it's a Porsche behind me. So maybe I shouldn't hit it. I don't know. All right, well, it's good enough. This thing's hard to parallel park. All right, time to go eat. Goodbye. Subscribe to our channel. Why aren't you subscribed? You probably are. Thank you for subscribing. It's helpful to us. Goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Walking through Portland with Limpy. Little old Limpy.